You want to know how to drive a narcissist crazy? I'm not talking about game playing here, and I'm not talking about psychological power and making them unravel and all of those things. What I'm talking about is quiet, strategic, calm confidence, the way that you can accomplish what you want to accomplish, get real results without raising your voice. So the good news is that you've already got the power. I know you don't think you do, but you absolutely do. You just have to know how to use it, because remember that they're more afraid of you than you are of them. So in this video, I'm going to teach you the top 3 things that narcissists cannot stand, how to flip the script without stooping to their level, and the exact moves that will leave them feeling confused, exposed, off balance, while you stay in control. I've had so many people who've come up to me or written to me or I've spoken to since I've started this work, and they've said, you know what, I stopped reacting, I started observing, and within weeks, that narcissist went from being smug and arrogant to silent, questioning themselves. So you don't need to play dirty. You just need to stop playing their game. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm a trial lawyer. I'm also a narcissist negotiation strategist and the creator of Slay AI and the author of the book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with Narcissists and Win. I help high performers and survivors turn chaos into clarity and win against the most toxic personalities on the planet. If that's something that you want to do, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and tap that bell, because this is where your real power starts. So number 1 is don't react, reflect. So narcissists feed on your reaction. They provoke, they poke, they bait, they trigger, because they know that if they get an emotional reaction out of you, then they have you. Now you're giving them your power, and it also gives them supply, that supply source. And if you want to really drive them crazy, stop reacting. Start saying things like noted, or this approach isn't working for me, or just simply silence. When you stop feeding them emotion, their sense of power starts to shrink, and that panic, that silence follows, and that's your leverage working. Number 2 is document everything, but say very little. You just, every time they do something, you just say to yourself, thank you for the gift, because they're giving you gifts. Every time they're late, every time they say something they're not supposed to, do something that they weren't supposed to do, but then did anyway, or whatever. They thrive on confusion. They thrive on chaos. That's their number 1 goal, is to create constant chaos. So if you drive them up the wall, get yourself organized, take screenshots, make timelines, write everything down. Because when you speak to them, you'll just see how much more power you have at that point. Make sure you keep everything simple and factual. Don't add that asshole did this again, whatever. Just say, here's what they didn't show up, they were supposed to. The less emotional you are, the more calculated you can be, and the more powerless they feel. So if you want to get started in organizing the chaos, get my free Doc the Narc cheat sheet, which is at docthenarc.com. You'll learn exactly how to track their lies, how to create timelines, prepare legal ready evidence. All right. And if you want support from people who truly get it, join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. You are not a victim. You are a strategist. You are a leader. You're the leader of your life. So number 3 is start saying no without apology. You can't feel guilty. Don't feel like, oh my God, bad, victimized. Nothing rattles a narcissist more than the word no. And especially when you say it without guilt, without justification, without negotiation. Just try saying that doesn't work for me. I'm not going to be responding to that. No, thank you. And walk away. You see how you can be polite, you can be calm, respectful, courteous, but you're honoring your own boundaries. You're honoring who you are in that process. And the more chaotic they get, the more they realize they're the ones losing control, not you. And they might even say, oh, you're interrupting me. You got loud. You did this, that, whatever. And you could be like, okay, sure, if that's what you want to think, whatever. I mean, just don't take the bait. Okay. And in fact, I want you to put that in the comments right now. Not taking the bait, not taking the bait. Okay. Because if you make that narcissist squirm without saying a word, it will drive them crazy. This is power. True power isn't about yelling. It's not about pushing back. It's not about responding to all of their craziness, all of their false allegations, all of their smears. It's about clarity. What really drives a narcissist crazy is start living like you don't need their approval. Focus on your healing. Focus on your preparation. Focus on your future, because their obsession about you in direct proportion to your attachment, right? So when they realize they can no longer get you shaken up, they're going to crumble under their own emptiness. And remember, they're like toddlers having a tantrum on the floor. They're going to be the worst right before they're ready to give up. Okay, they'll get louder, longer, scream more, but they will be the worst right before they're ready to give up. If you've ever built anything from scratch, whether it's a business, a brand, or a podcast, you know there's nothing small about it. The decisions, the hustle, the grind, the pressure, it's so all-consuming. And that's why I was so grateful to find Shopify when I set up my own store, shop.rebeccazung.com. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide and handles 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., from giants like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just starting out. It simplifies everything: inventory, payments, analytics, marketing, all in one place, and their built-in tools make it so easy to run email and social campaigns that keep customers coming back. If you're selling globally, Shopify can help you do that too at over 150 countries. If you're selling in person, their award-winning point of sale brings your online and retail worlds together. And with 99.9% uptime and the best converting checkout on the planet, you'll never miss a sale. Get all the big stuff for your small business right with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial and start selling at shopify.com/negotiate. That's shopify.com/negotiate. The next video that I want you to watch is, this is the only way to get a narcissist to respect you, because their respect isn't earned through kindness. I'm telling you right now, it's earned through powerful presence. And in that video, I'm going to tell you more about how to get it, right? And if you got value from this video, I want you to like it, share it, and then also hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, okay? You don't need revenge. You don't need to stoop to their level. You just need clarity, strategy, and boundaries that don't bend. And today is the perfect day to start negotiating your best life. So I will see you in that next video. And remember, they only win if you give in.